Each person is going to tell us a little bit about what their jobs entail. Can you guess what their jobs are?
Aston Sena.
I'll be the first to admit that I drive dangerously. Yet, I've never gotten a ticket. No police officer has ever even told me, "I want you to slow down." Even though I spend a lot of time driving, I never really arrive at a destination.
Ahmed Badri.
I often need to spend quite a lot of time researching the natural resources and materials of an area before I can design and start construction. I specialize in environmentally friendly buildings, which utilize alternative sources of energy, such as solar energy.
Khaled Hussein.
I am a keen and respectful observer of nature. I often spend a lot of time in the lab, but I enjoy field work more. It is really rewarding to observe animals in their natural habitat and collect information. It helps us determine the status of the species, if it's endangered or not.
Walter Lee.
I spend a lot of time cutting and sewing, but I don't work with fabric. The people I work for never see me do my work. In fact, they are often asleep when I'm at work. But I have no doubt that they appreciate what I do. I certainly get a great deal of satisfaction from my job.
Ahmed Al-Otaibi.
When I am on night shift, I feel that I need to be even more alert and keep an eye on the screen and my instruments at all times. I handle pressure well, and I can cooperate with pilots effectively during emergencies. I have always been interested in aviation and electronics.
Fat Khamis.
I have recently been promoted and have a better income. I am now responsible for the surgical ward, and I need to be on the job 24 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. I need to make sure records are kept on treatment and progress, and advise doctors about patients' conditions. I also have to check and monitor supplies, equipment, materials, and medicine.
Hey, Rob, I'm in a bind. Can you help me out?
What's the problem?
I'm supposed to work tomorrow, but there's something I've got to do. Could you cover for me?
You just asked me to cover for you on Monday. What's so important that I have to keep doing your job?
Okay, I'll tell you, but I'd appreciate it if you would keep it to yourself. I'm interviewing for another job, and I'm really close to getting it.
You were just hired here a few weeks ago. I can't believe you're thinking about leaving already.
Yeah, I know, but the job I'm interviewing for is a dream job. I'd be a tester at a video game development company.
No kidding? Wow. Well, I still don't think it's right for you to just jump ship like that. But all right, I'll cover for you.
Thanks a lot. I'm going to take off now.
Hey, Adnan,
Yeah?
if you get the job, do you think you could ask them if they need anyone else?
Will do.
1. Firefighters are in second position with an impressive 80% satisfaction rating. 2. Not all prestigious professions did as well as expected. 3. Both physicians and lawyers scored only 48% each. 4. Pediatricians proved to be an interesting exception. 5. Fast food preparation workers have a 34% satisfaction rating. 6. Job selection is one of the most important decisions we make. You do what for a living? When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Perhaps a doctor, a teacher, or a firefighter? You probably didn't consider becoming a greeting card writer or a snow researcher, a person who collects ice crystals in snow to analyze the effect of pollution on an area of snowfall. Yet thousands of people around the world earn a living performing unusual jobs that most people have never even heard of. Take Lily Martinez, for example. She has a job that girls around the world would dream about doing, if only they knew about it. Martinez is a doll fashion designer. She remembers, as a girl, I would design one-of-a-kind outfits for my dolls. Her work is very similar to the work of regular fashion designers. She analyzes fashion trends, chooses fabrics, draws design sketches, and keeps a close eye on the styles of Paris and New York. Only she does all this to create clothing for 11.5-inch, 29-centimeter dolls. Do you have an artistic flair and an interest in science? Do you have a strong sense of taste, smell, and imagination? Then you might make an ideal flavorist. A flavorist is a person who creates natural and artificial flavorings that go into foods. Their work entails first identifying the individual chemicals found in nature. Then they recreate the flavors using different chemical combinations. Such manufactured flavors often last longer, have stronger flavor, and smell better than flavors found in nature. These flavors can also avoid the allergens sometimes contained in natural flavors. According to Carol Militescu, a senior flavorist, there is not one single way to create a flavor. Different chemical combinations can make the same flavor. You might think the flavors are identical, but how you put the chemicals together makes them very different. Militescu says that to be a successful flavorist, it is essential that you think outside the box. But perhaps you would prefer a job working with animals. If so, you might consider a career as an elephant pedicurist. It may sound silly, but keeping an elephant's nails clean and trim is critical to their health. Like human nails, elephant nails grow continuously. Elephants in the wild wear down their nails naturally, but captive elephants have fewer opportunities to roam. Elephant pedicurists scrape the bottom of the elephant's feet to get rid of calluses, dirt, and embedded rocks that can cause infection. They also trim, file, and shape the elephant's nails. Mike Hayward, the elephant pedicurist for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, loves his job. He gives pedicures to his 12 elephants every 5 weeks. The elephants generally cooperate with Hayward, waiting patiently through the 2-hour process. Says Hayward, "It's almost like not going to work because the elephants are like my family." So, the next time you mull over your future career path, you might want to consider some non-traditional career options. After all, there just may be a new flavor waiting to be discovered, or an elephant whose feet will benefit from your expert care. The job of an arborist. Although my parents would like me to become a doctor or a lawyer, I am interested in a very different kind of job. I would like to be an arborist, a sort of doctor for trees. To become an arborist, it is essential that you have a related bachelor's degree, for example in forestry, as the more you know about trees, the better you will be able to do what is expected of you. Arborists are hired by individuals or organizations to keep trees healthy and attractive. They fertilize, prune, plant, and cure trees. In other words, they are a kind of official tree carer. They are considered experts in their field. For this reason, they need to attend workshops and seminars throughout their career in order to keep up with developments. I think it's perfect for me. I am interested in working in nature and taking care of things. I like trees. I am patient, methodical, and hardworking. Finally, given current trends toward greener alternatives, I think there will be plenty of work for arborists in the future, so unemployment will not be a problem.